Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Hello.
Today, we are back at the Maker's Terrace, guys. Just at the border of Dunmoreau and the Badlands. And today, we are going to finish some more quests for Uldaman. Most of these are outside of the dungeon, guys, but I think they lead to chains that bring us back in, so we're going to complete those. And those quests are Power Stones, Amulet of Secrets, Solution to Doom, and Reclaim Treasures. There we go, we got another stone there. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty good. I did purchase Midnight, guys, but I have not played yet. Still deciding what I want to do, what class I want to play. Debating on like where I want to play too. I'm probably gonna play on Moonguard. I think it would be kind of cool to add like an RP element to the playthrough. It won't be like a major. Won't be like the main element of the playthrough. Like, you know, we'll most likely just want to see what the game's like now. But I think we will play on Moonguard. But I'm still debating on like what class to play or what my plan is for the playthrough. But it should be up soon. The next day or so. Could be up today. Maybe. We'll see. And I got the base version of the game. And it comes with a boost. I didn't know that. It comes with a level 80 character boost, which is kind of cool. So, if I don't like the choice I make, I can always, you know, use the boost. And then check that out. And just try another class. Hopefully I like it. And I was looking into the changes. Supposedly we're starting in Dragonflight now. So that's probably going to be the expansion we level in from 10 to 70. And it's supposed to, like, explain what's going on in the World Soul Saga, or what the World Soul Saga is all about. It's kind of what the new leveling formats is. So I'm interested to see what that's all about, because I'm completely lost when it comes to the story of the World Soul Saga. I barely played much of Dragonflight. I really only checked out the leveling from like I think it was like 60 to 70 at that time. Didn't really check out the raids, and maybe there's like a little adventure modes, or supposedly, where you can like go through the raids or something like that while leveling up. And then they're going to do that as well for the War Within. So from 70 to 80, you check out, you get caught up on the War Within and find, and I guess, you know, figure out what's going on with the War Within and like kind of catch up on the story there, which I'm completely lost. Because it's the same thing as Dragonflight. I really just, you know, level the character. And I didn't really check out much of the end game, so I'm a little bit behind on that story as well. And I guess that's how they are going to do things moving forward, just so people can kind of get a little caught up on the story while leveling a character. Not a bad idea. Because it is a long story, you know what I mean? It's like watching a 2 to 3 hour movie and you're jumping in right at the end of it. And you're like, what the heck is going on? Cast true. A little bit of this. We're almost Power Stone's quest is a lot better than when I did it on my paladin. It's taken us quite a while to get these stones, but we're getting pretty lucky here. So we just need the power stones. I believe some of these quests we just have to make our way deeper inside the cave here. I think Hammertoe's Amulet, the Solution to Doom, and Reclaimed Treasures should all be inside here. I think I might have to jump down. That's good. Got a Scroll of Spirit. Let's put that up. Hope this guy's running through. This is a perfect time for us to do the same. Allows us to do a little bit of skipping. Still have to fight this guy. If anybody's chasing us here. Oh. And Microsoft's doing something a little interesting. So they've filed a patent for an AI-assisted Xbox feature, which would let AI or trained human helpers briefly take over your game when you're stuck on a tough part, such as a hard boss or puzzle. Named to replace pausing the game and searching YouTube tutorials, making games more accessible. Not too sure what I think about that, but it is a much faster way, right? To figure out hard parts in a game. You just ask AI instead of YouTube. Or a tutorial, or search Reddit, yada yada. But I'm not too sure if I would enjoy AI like beating the game for me. That'd be kind of weird. The information's fine. Sometimes you get stuck on something. You're just looking for some quick info. If you're like really stuck. I wonder if we can skip a lot of this. If I didn't... Yeah, we can. What the heck? think we have to go this way. We'd have to fight here. What's he attacking this guy? This other digger's going to attack us soon. Pretty sure we want to go in here. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that in the future, like AI. Full AI raid. And you're like just a DPS and every other person is AI in the raid. That'd be kind of funny. It would be an interesting way to experience, you know, different raiding difficulties. Like say you can't find a guild or you can't really commit. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna die. He's gotta run away. Oh, that's Cam Deep Shot. That's who we want to fight. Wish I could. We're gonna run away though. McGregor Deep Shot. Maybe we can kill him. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna get wrecked. Let's get him down. There we go. We got a Hammer Toes amulet. But we're dead now. Damn it. It was worth it, though. The death was worth it. We got Hammer Toes amulet. I was going to run. But I think getting the amulet was worth it. So we got amulet secrets completed. We have to deliver that. I think maybe Ironforge, or maybe it's just outside of this cave. And then the next two quests, Solution of Doom, the Tablet of Ryunai. That should be close. Same with Reclaimed Treasures. And then Power Stones will just eventually complete. It's Res of Voidwalker again. Sure, we get a Hellstone as well. Could have used one last time. This would have helped as well. Orb of Sorenark if we used it, where we had it up. Put it here, why not? Could help if we get ambushed like that again. Oh, okay, so we can turn this in right here. Ah, cough, cough, ah, new. You'd find me amulet, Traviseen. Well done indeed, and Traviseen cough. Is, Is voiceover working for this guy? It doesn't really seem to be working. Go speed, cough, cough, find a Rydal. Then he passes away. What the heck happened there? The reload UI? Alright, so we'll keep going this way. And we got the shattered necklace. Nice, another
You have
quest.
found the
There we
tarnished
go.
necklace. Though the tarnish belies intricate and magical craftsmanship, the necklace has been shattered, as its setting appears to be missing 3 gems. On the underside of the necklace is the faint imprint of the city seal for Ironforge. Below the seal are 3 tiny engraved letters, TBK. If there is anything to be gleaned from the necklace, you will need to learn about its origins. Perhaps the seal and the initials are a start.
So we finally got that quest. I think the tablet's in here. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. It should be the tablet of Ryan I. I think I said that right. Is it called? Yeah, the type. Yeah, Ryan A or whatever. I don't know. Something like that. Okay, make sure Sarfog gets his health up here. I'm gonna run up that way. Oh no, this might be bad. Uh-oh. It's good. This is not good. Okay, I need him to... Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can't do that. You have to fight our way down. At least we were able to escape. Let's make another Hellstone here. Guess we have to go this way. Go, he's getting pretty good aggro here. The Power Stones quest is complete. Two down, 2 more to go. Let's see if we can sneak this ancient chest, I mean. Here we go, we got the tablet. So now we just have to complete reclaimed treasures, and that is in the Trog area here. And then we'll make our way out. What's up with the map here? This map's a little messed up for some reason. It's probably an add-on issue. Not really able to look at the map at the moment. I think it's in here. He's pretty sure. Yeah, I think we just go this way. Yeah, I can't look at the map right now, guys. It's a little... I can't click on certain parts. I don't know why it does that, but I think it's like an add-on issue or Something with the new TBC client. It's been a lot of issues with the client. We've never really had these issues with on Classic era. The auction house is slow as well. Takes a lot longer to process. Like, say you have a bunch of auctions you want to put into the auction house, or you have a bunch of, you know, things you want to purchase. Oh my gosh, they're just pulling the entire place. Just come back. Come back. Might have to run, actually. Tell Sarfuck to come with us. One thing we could do is jump down. Yeah, we could jump down here with these guys. And then just run in this instance and run out. That group was probably wondering what the heck I was doing. But it is nice to have a group to help you do this part. You can get through it much easier than doing it solo. I might switch to the Imp. Just seems like we'd run into less issues with the Imp. Starfox saved my life a few times, though. The good thing about the Imp can stealth, and we can kind of sneak around a little bit more. Also, sad story, Take-Two Interactive has blocked a sandwich shop called Vice City Subs from using that name. Their lawyers opposed the trademark application, citing the fame of Vice City from the Grand Theft Auto series. In the filing, they noted that Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories has sold over 7 million copies worldwide. Kind of a lame thing to do. You know, it's just a small little sandwich shop, and kind of sad that they're going after it like that. Nintendo does a lot of stuff like that, too. I remember, like, hearing that about Nintendo. Doing something like that. Yeah, there was like a grocery store in Costa Rica called Super Mario. And they went after it. Kind of messed up. And it was named after the guy, like Jose Mario Alfaro Gonzalez or something like that. Well, this guy's name was Mario, so he's named it after himself, and he called it Super Mario, and they went after him. But I guess, you know, that you really have to protect your IP or you lose it. Alright, so let's see how we can get in here without pulling too much stuff. Actually, this is actually just as bad, if not worse. I think Pegcole's pretty much dead. I have to run away again. And then potentially do this little jump. And then go inside. I don't want to do the jump. I'm doing the jump. Yeah, they're gonna chase me into the instance. No, they're not. Is Pegcole down? Yeah. We'll bring out the Voidwalker again. I think we have to. They're all stacked up, so it's like automatic chain pulls every time. And I can't really tank it. That's the cool thing about Hunter. Hunters are actually a little bit beefy, so you can tank Take some hits, but as a warlock, it's a little bit of a pain unless you're, draining their life force, drain life. Try to like bring them a little closer, and then so we'll pull this guy back so you don't pull a bunch of them. It looks like it automatically chains here. Okay, never mind. What's he doing? Should be fine. We're finally making our way in here. I think it's just in this corner right over here. That's where his arm is. I wish I could see the zones here. Some zones we can click on, some we can't. I don't know what the heck happened here. Continent, Kalimdor, zoom out. I think I don't know what would happen to this like map, but is it working now? Yeah, it seems to be a bit better. We go to Ironforge. Can't get into Ironforge. Let's see if we can look at the Badlands here. So here's the quest we need to turn in. A few outside, so we probably want to make our way out of here. Turn those in after this, and then I think there's a few in Ironforge. Yeah, Shattered Necklace is the only one we have to turn in Ironforge, and then we'll be ready to go for another dungeon run in Oldham. Maybe that's what it was. I just had the map a little too small, and if you hold right click, you can like actually make the map smaller or bigger. So I must have been doing that by accident, and I wasn't able to target some of the continents, or the provinces, whatever you want to call them, areas, zones, locations. And there's the arm right there. See if I can pull him back here. What? Sidestepped it. Get another shard here. Wow. Supposedly Resident Evil Requiem has gotten the highest user score of all time on Metacritic. People like it that much. That's insane. Yeah, I think Metacritic's it's a review site for like movies and video games, stuff like that, TV shows. But it's kind of some of it's a meme. Like number 4 is Disney Cory in the House. Is like number 4th game, like best game all time. Oh great! Now I'm pulling a bunch of crap. Is Starfog gonna die? I hope not. It's one down. Try to get aggro on this one. And I can high bind here and then drain this guy's life. There we go. We finally dealt with these dirty trucks. Such a pain in the ass. So yeah, it is kind of a joke, but I don't know. I guess a lot of people like Resident Evil Requiem. It got a 9.3. It's ahead of Clair Obscur and Metal Gear Solid. So, it might be Snake Eater. Yeah, number 2 is Clair Obscur. Expedition 33. Okay, so we got all of these quests completed. We're gonna head out of here, turn them all in, maybe get some more quests. A chain into Uldaman. Is this the way out of here? I think it's this way, right? It's too bad we couldn't have done all this with the dungeon group. It would have been pretty fast. Yeah, I wonder if Resident Evil's like the best Resident Evil ever, maybe. Who knows? I never really dived into that series too much. I played a little bit, but it's like a long time ago. So I barely remember like a damn thing. The only thing I remember about Resident Evil is the Mega 64 video where he dressed up like a vendor from Resident Evil, and he's like, he goes up to people and he's like, "What are you buying? What are you selling? I'll buy it at a high price." How are you? He's like, "How are you, stranger?" Or something like that. I don't know, but it was pretty funny. One of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. These guys are hilarious. I played that Resident Evil. I remember playing it, but I don't remember much other than that vendor video. And you can do that to anybody. You can go up to like anybody you're making a trade with, or if you're at a bar like trying to buy a beer, you can even say those lines. And he was wearing like a trench coat in the video too, so you look kind of edgy, like somebody who buys and sells like, I don't know, weird trinkets and all that stuff. He looked like a shady dealer. He did a pretty good job.
What's on your mind?
Say it was a bad day, but this is the Badlands. Every day is a bad day.
Hammertoe's amulet. I think my spirits were higher when I thought he was dead. Knowing for sure only makes the pain worse. This amulet was his life's work. I can't let his death be in vain. Okay. Who would know what to do? Historian Karnik, that's it. He's in Ironforge. He'll be able to help. He and Hammertoe were working together to find the lost artifacts in Uldaman. Guess the Shadowforge found out the two of them knew more than they were letting on. Tell Karnik what's happened to Hammertoe, and give him the amulet. He'll tell you what needs to be done next.
Oh, and we also got another rank of, we leveled up. I didn't even notice. Shadow Mastery. Probably get another rank of this. Increases the damage dealt or life drained by your shadow spells by 4% now, so two more percent. We've also unlocked Contagion and Dark Pact.
Do I have a deal for you? That's great you found some. Thanks a lot, adventurer. You're the most dependable person I've met. I can't wait to try these on some devices I've been tinkering with. I bet that, under the right circumstances, devices powered with these stones will keep going and going and going.
The Energizer Bunny. Does Energizer still exist? I don't even know. Battery company? Does it still exist? Energizer batteries. So that's what he was referring to there, the Energizer Bunny. Yeah, they still exist. Haven't seen the going and going like bunny in a long time. I wonder what happened to him. I guess Duracell's just kicking their ass, so they don't put out as many commercials as they used to. Or maybe that's all they needed was just a few years of the of the Energizer Bunny, and now they're set for life. Did you find the tablet? It must hold secrets to save us.
Oh, fortune is with us. Thank you. We may yet be saved. The tablet tells much, but not enough. Not nearly enough. There is a book, a digest that Kil'jaeden wrote in ages past. The people I fled. They keep this book in many places, and their most learned study it. It holds vast knowledge. Knowledge to protect us. Go to Gerrig Bonegrip. He's in a shop in Ironforge in the Forlorn Cavern. Show him this sigil, and he'll think you one of them. Ask him for Kil'jaeden's digest, and bring it to me.
All right, so we have a lot of quests to turn in now in Ironforge, so we will be heading over there. Nice guy. Hooked us up with a little arcane intellect.
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar.
Wow, Highguard's shutting down. It was the... It's like an Overwatch style. I guess you call it like Team Fortress 2 style of shooter. I don't know what they call that genre, but it was announced at the Game Awards. And it came out and everybody just like hated it. It got a lot of bad publicity. And now it's officially shutting down March 12th. That's a shame. I wonder what happens to the people who purchased the game. Do they get their money back? What happens? Probably not. I don't know. Who knows? Or was it a free-to-play? I'm not even... Maybe it was a free-to-play game. I wonder... I guess if you bought cosmetics, they're just gone. That happened to me in a game that I used to play called Loadout. Just a free-to-play shooter. And another one was Super Monday Night Combat as well. It's just a free-to-play shooter, and it eventually shut down. Not as fast as Highguard, but it shut down, and yeah, you just all the cosmetics you bought kind of just go away. Not too sure if it was free to play. I don't think it was. Maybe.
If you are here about fee collection and or a summons, then you must have me mistaken for someone else. Terribly sorry. Yes, I am the jeweler who made this necklace. I also am not in the business of handing out information as though it were free. Information is never free, friend. If I am going to help you out, you need to help me out first. I am a jeweler of great renown here in Ironforge. Well, former renown anyway. I've fallen onto hard times due to the chicanery of a competitor. A bad reputation in this business spells financial disaster. As a result, I find myself without a copper to my good though currently sullied name. I want you to get me 5 silver bars to finish an order I received. The first in what seems like an eternity. You get me those 5 silver bars, and I'll answer your questions on the necklace.
Oh, greetings, brother, and praise to the dwellers beneath. Yagin's Digest, eh? Are you starting a new chapter of us somewhere? Never mind, it is not my place to ask. I will help you, for I have an extra copy. We must aid each other. Yes, that is how we flourish. I require 3 items of power. Bring them to me, and I will give you the digest. I will not speak their names. Ears may be on us, but here, I will write them down.
Ah, good, you're here. I sent a succubus after you to get your attention, but it seems you were able to get here before it found you. No matter, there has been some talk lately of your growing power. That is good for you, possibly bad for others, but those are irrelevant points. The point is, I feel you've proven yourself and therefore are deserving of a blessing of sorts. Above Ratchet in the Barrens, you'll find a man named Straw Hat. I believe you've crossed paths before.
Ah, I feel complete again. Thank you kindly. Some dwarves may treasure the luster of metal, and some may treasure the glint of gems. But a stoutarm without a treasured stein in hand is hardly a stoutarm at all. Oh, well, this is a different matter entirely. You probably don't realize the gravity of this matter yet, do you? I care deeply about Hammertoe's demise, but if he sent you here with his amulet, then he understood what's at stake. We will have to take time to mourn his death later. Let me show you one of the reasons this amulet is so valuable. Adventurer, run and find Advisor Belgrim as quickly as you can. Tell him what you've witnessed and ask him how he wants us to proceed. This note will explain more to him. In the meantime, I will take the time to speak to Hammertoe's spirit. Maybe he knows something that will help us put a stop to those Shadowforge Cretans' activities in the Badlands. We can only pray. Oh, these are evil tidings. Adventurer, please return to Historian Karnik and tell him on the King's authority to act on this information swiftly and decisively. He must halt the Shadowforge's activities in the Badlands. You're treating this matter with an urgency I'd expect from the King himself, Adventurer. All right, then. I know what'll bring the Shadowforge down. Their presence in Uldaman can be slowed if we strike them at their base of operations, Angor Fortress. Ambassador Infernus was sent to Angor Fortress by Ragnaros himself to mine the Shadowforge seeking lost artifacts in Uldaman. It has already meant tremendous casualties for our people, but it has obviously grown worse. I hesitate to guess how many artifacts they would be able to find and use against Ironforge. Our goal is simple, adventurer. Return to the Badlands and destroy Ambassador Infernus. Once the threat is eliminated, return to Advisor Belgrim with proof of your victory. It is in your hands now.
All right, there we go. And we got to see Hammertoe's spirit. The historian Karnak. He says, Hammertoe, you're as smart as you were stubborn in life, and even in death, what can you tell me, old friend? Karnak, me friend, I wish I could see you with me own eyes, but we need to talk of Ragnaros. His influence is spreading. Ragnaros, terrible news indeed. I'll tell you more, Karnak, in time, but first send this traveler to Belgrim. There's more business to attend to. You heard him, traveler. Speak to me again when you're ready to speak to Belgrim. And we spoke to Belgrim, and he gave us some information. We just got these silver bars. Turn these in.
I kid. Seriously, thank you, my friend. Now, the necklace you have is one of my finest creations, but it's missing 3 gems that help bind magic power to it. I crafted it for a paladin some time ago. He was on a self-appointed quest to
crafted it for my paladin.
Taint present at an excavation site in the Badlands called Uldaman. Well, that paladin died in Uldaman, and that was just the beginning of my woes. A competitor of mine started a rumor that my necklace cursed the paladin. Needless to say, no one wants to buy cursed items from a jeweler. Adventurer, I'll make you a deal. Find the gems and I'll reassemble the necklace, so long as you'll advertise that I do not make cursed items. Try looking for clues in Uldaman. Maybe see if the paladin's body is down there, since he's the one who we know had it last. When you find the gems, you should use this. It'll allow you to contact me here in Ironforge.
All right, so we got another quest to go back to Uldaman. And I also found out that the reason why we were not able to complete the Platinum Disc quest when you finish the dungeon is because we were too low of a level. So now we're level 40. We can actually access this quest as well and get a decent chunk of XP from going through that dungeon. We'll probably hit level 41 when we get in there. And that is we will do next episode, guys. We'll find a dungeon group for Uldaman, and we'll have one final run before we start to prepare for Maradon, which has quite a few quests to complete as well. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.